You guys are gonna think I'm lying because you'll know at the end why people would think why I'm lying, because it involves the same thing that I always bring up on the podcast as far as crazy stories. And I want to say these weird things always happen to me. So I buy a new house in Victoria, and my buddy's the realtor, and I'm not going to live in the house right now. So we got someone to bring some people through it. So we had time slots. Well, this one woman had messaged them, and she was very adamant. She wanted the property. Even by just seeing the picture. So, they were the front runners coming in. They wanted to see it, and they were going to make all these plans to make a few rentals in it. And it's like, fucking rights. All right, awesome. Let's go. I got my place rented. So she shows up, and she's the first walkthrough. But the realtor and the person who went over there to help rent it allows them to go in by themselves just to see if they want to enjoy it, give them their time and space. Well, they were going past their allocated time. And then another couple showed up who wanted to rent it also. So finally, about 15 minutes past their allocated time, they come out, and my buddy can just see that she's like disheveled. And, they get in the car, and he says, all right, you guys can go in now. Like, take your time. Like, there's no one after you guys. And the other couple was still in the car, and they weren't leaving. So finally, after about 6 minutes, the woman comes back, and she's dolled up to the nines, and she's like, I just had to tell you that I had an accident inside. My stomach was not feeling good this morning. So long story short, this woman had went and completely annihilated the toilet with a massive explosive shit.
Cindy?
Not Cindy. But problem being is the water of the house is shut off. So she couldn't flush the toilet. And I don't even think there was
like little Brian Yandel.
There was no
toilet paper.
There was no toilet paper in the house. So after finally she's like, I'm terribly sorry. Like, I'll pay for it. He's like, oh no, don't worry about it. But like, he's like, kind of like, this is all going through his head, and somebody's in the midst of walking through the house. So they leave, and it's going through his head where it's like, oh my God, like there's no toilet paper in there. They're probably like having a conversation as to like what they're going to do with this explosive shit in the toilet. So the other couple went through. He didn't say anything. They didn't look weird when they came out.
Like, wasn't us.
But my buddy was too fucked up and grossed out by the idea of it that he made his buddy go in and take the video. So I have the video of like what was left in the toilet. Yeah. So it, definitely an interesting scenario, but the good news is I've closed on my house in Victoria, and
congrats, buddy.
Yeah, it's on the ocean, and it's that's going to be my place where I ride off into the sunset, and I couldn't be happier. And I want to say thank you to this woman for christening it with a massive explosive dump. I will now be sending the video over to you three so you can watch for yourselves, and maybe they could give you maybe the graphic.